My name is Hon Umaru, ACA. I'm the member representing the good people of Akwanga, Nasarawa, Egon, Wamba Federal Constituency. I'm from Nasarawa State. And by the grace of God, Deputy Chairman, House Committee on Public Accounts. So far, so good. The investigation is going well. The agencies are actually responding very well. And of course, the committee, the members of the committee are actually participating actively, in fact, with keen interest, because this investigation is an investigation that is very important because the pandemic actually drew the nation back. And there were a lot of interventions, monies were given to actually solve these problems. And of course, in the course of releases, a lot of money went out to agencies to be able to tackle this pandemic. But we discovered that most of the agencies or some agencies actually mismanage this fund. Money is released to tackle certain aspects or certain things that the pandemic brought were used for other things. So this investigation actually, we uncover a lot of issues, and we have gone around, I've gone to the various zones to actually see things for ourselves, like the hospitals. When you say you buy this, you buy this, you buy that, we'll go there. The ones you say you buy, we check, is it really there or not? So to a very large extent, we are on it, and we'll continue to do our best to ensure that taxpayers' money really accounted for, basically.
Sorry, this is not
for the 10th Assembly, for us, we have in the committee a very good number of vibrant professionals that perhaps were not even in politics before, but because of the need to cause a change, a positive change in our system. And these people were selected into this committee. And from even the questions and the participation of members, you will know that they are serious. It's not business as usual. And of course, the chairman is somebody who is experienced, who is exposed. And for me, I'm an accountant. And I've been in the civil service, I've been in the financial sector. I've worked with PENCOM for over 10 years. And I'm here today. And of course, I know how some of these things have been done. And we have taken it upon ourselves. We're going to do due diligence because taxpayers' monies were involved in this, and a lot of monies were released. So we are doing this. Now, the reason why it's different is because of the commitment from the members. You can imagine we're on recess, but here we are in the office, all because of this investigation. Ordinarily, our members are abroad, resting and enjoying their holidays. But we are here following up this investigation. At the end of the day, the report will be late. We will conclude and give our report. And anybody, if you follow the activities day in, day out, you discover that agencies that are still keeping monies that also do with COVID-19 were asked. Do you understand? We are asked, not just asked, we had to use force for them to return these monies to CRF, the Consolidated Revenue Fund, because they are not supposed to keep this money. COVID-19 pandemic has come and gone. Why is they keeping this money? So we have given them marching order to return and refund these monies. Aside other issues that are going to come because based on our recommendations that we're going to make to the House, and we're going to lead the report to the House. So we're going to recommend on sanctions. Any agency, any government agency or individual that is involved in one way or the other. One, aside the fact that we have asked them they're going to return monies to government coffers, we're also going to recommend sanctions that will be very, very to cause to so that we have to be like a deterrent to others that when they get this money, everybody feels it's government money, it's no man's money. Everybody will just squander it, that kind of thing. So I assure you, this is a different house, and this is a different committee, and this is a different investigation. So it's going to be different from others that have been carried out.
All right.
One thing with investigation doesn't have timeline. The most important thing is were things done rightly with these monies. Do you understand? Because From our investigation, we discovered that some of these agencies didn't even spend these monies even until maybe last year. Do you understand? So you can imagine. Some of them kept this money and they were using this money and to do one or two things. So I think it is okay. It's not late and it's not early. What is important is for the right thing to be done. Where these monies are put, we are investigating to ensure that yes, they were properly utilized. Where these monies are kept somewhere, we ask them to return these monies to government coffers. And where the monies were misappropriated, in our recommendation, sanctions will be recommended for the House to do the needful. And of course, at the end of this investigation, it is our belief that it will serve as a deterrent for others because the nation Nigeria, the leakages in our revenues and everything is worrisome. Before you even release monies to anybody or to any agency, is it necessary? You need to do need assessment. You need to check. This thing they say they want to buy, is it true? Send your own team, get your own team, and let them follow up. We have auditor. We have Office of the Auditor General for the Federation. What is the function of the Auditor General for the Federation? Once you release this money, send the team, let them go and find out. We are not saying that they are going to do a thorough job. But once this person knows that there is somebody that will come and check what he has done, they will be careful. Aside the Auditor General, even people who are releasing the money are supposed to follow this money to ensure that this money gets to where it's supposed to go to. Then we, on our own part here in the National Assembly, are supposed to also do our own due diligence, the oversight. Okay, for example, Ministry of Health. Ministry of Health, when we're doing oversight of the Ministry of Health, you say you purchase ABC item. So it is on the National Assembly, because one of our functions is to carry out proper oversight. We're supposed to go and ensure that these monies that were released to these people are properly utilized and put in the where they are supposed to be. But where one Auditor General is not there, people that release the money didn't follow, the National Assembly is not doing its part, that's now where the problem is. And that is why, in the course of this investigation, we didn't just rely on the books they are bringing and the document they are bringing. We had to go down to ensure that, yes, what they said they use this money for is like that. So far, yes, some of them actually did what they are supposed to do, and some of them did not actually do it. So those ones, we're going to put them in our report. We have submitted a report from the zones. We're going to compile everything, and at the end of the day, in our report that will be submitted to the National House, we'll put everything together and our recommendations and solutions. We have passed the budget. We're going to resume, hopefully, on the 30th. Most members are in their constituencies, getting feedbacks and getting one or two information on how to represent better. While some, actually, other places abroad and the rest. But I can assure you, there are a lot of issues on ground. There are a lot of issues, burning issues of national interest that will come together to be able to articulate and discuss on the way forward. For the budget has been passed, signed, and delivered. For us, is to ensure that we follow the money. We follow the budget to ensure that the right application of the budget is done, or appropriation. Because if we don't do our oversight very well, this budget, ministries, agencies, parastatal will just corner this money and do whatever they want. But we'll follow it by the grace of God. There is hope, my brother. There is hope because people like us are working hard. I've told you we're here because of Nigerians. Ordinarily, I should be in my village. Do you understand? And when we resume, this commitment, because my commitment is not a commitment for only my constituency, it's a commitment for the nation Nigeria. I've made up my mind. I've resigned from my work to contest election. I've never been into politics. So for me, this is all I got. This is the opportunity for me to actually do my part, for the nation Nigeria. And there are a lot of people, members, that also have this kind of spirit. Nigeria must move forward. and we'll ensure we'll do the right thing. We'll follow up to ensure that this budget is properly appropriated or properly achieved. Then for the executive, we also wish and also call on them to collaborate with the National Assembly so that there will be smooth running and operation of the system called Nigeria, because expectations are very high from our people. Expectations are very high. And so far, so good. We're moving. Thank you.